All right. I am here. Sorry, there's going to be a little bit of noise in the background. I got some people doing some work today in the house, so apologize for that in advance. So we are here to discuss Gravity and Gravity's blockchain applications, some of the use cases. Pretty quick stream. The video is now public. The walkthrough from essentially coming from a blank Ubuntu VM all the way up to being able to start storing stuff to the Jupyter blockchain. Of course, you'll have to go through the payment server if you try to do that before the 1st of May, which you won't be able to get to the Gravity code until the 1st of May. So that being said, welcome. And we are going to hop over and start screen sharing. Let's see. Gravity. And back over here. Grab you. And we're going to sign out. All right, so I don't really want to share the entire screen, but let's see if we can do this. Hang on. Push you up there to this second desktop. And here we go. Bam. All right, so now you should be seeing Gravity. This is basically the home page when you show up, gravity.sigma.com. It's live. You can go look at it now. As you can see, we kind of have a base setup application, the address, the public key, and the data encryption is ready and ready to rock and roll. So then if you're just showing up, you would go to the sign up button to give you a quick rundown. You click create passphrase. Make sure you save that. You put in your account details. You put in an email address. You can enable two-factor authentication. I'm going to skip that, but you can use Duo Mobile or Google two-factor authentication. And then you just click create my account. And I didn't copy the old password. Then you would paste your passphrase here, and then you'd click confirm my passphrase. That process submits your account to the Jupyter blockchain. It takes anywhere from 45 to 75 seconds for that account to be created. And since I didn't want you guys to have to wait for that time frame, I went ahead and created one earlier today. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my login, and I can pass. And it'll tell you, hey, this is the account you're going to log into. So then you click continue. And this is the platform. So you'll see the left-hand side over here changed, and it's got some things. And basically, we just put a few quick spots to save some things. So you can do some investments. You can, the date you saved it, or the date you invested, the coin name, the amount. If you had any bonus or pre-ICO stuff, then you can select, invested or not invested. You can tell this is a fresh account because I have nothing saved, so we'll go ahead and fill something out real quick. So we'll say 17 or 17 2018, coin name, MO account or amount. Let's see, we got 10,000, and we have 50% bonus. And then you want to save. That is now saved, and it takes a few minutes, and you'll see a green box pop up here that will show you that it's saved to the blockchain. So while that's doing that, I'll show you the accounts. This kind of, you can go in and you can change your name or update your email address, and you save it. And what it does is it takes the record that you saved first. It takes that record, presents it to you, and then when you save, you're not replacing the old record, you're adding a new record. So there's always a historical trail of what it started as, what the last save was, always and forever. There's no, oh, well, I don't remember, what the email address was, or, things of that nature. There's always a chain of custody and a chain of information provenance in the Jupyter blockchain, no matter how often you change things or how much you change things. It's always going to be the same. So then bets, same thing. It's just another thing we set up just to show you that you can quickly build databases on the blockchain using Gravity. This would be one of those betting platforms that you could put the amount, the odds, the betting address, the payout address, and then the oracles or the API feeds. You could import the API feeds and write those results to the blockchain, and then Gravity can go check the blockchain after say there's 15 nodes, 20 nodes, or 30 nodes, whatever the number is, can have their vote of what the result is of that event that's being bet on. Once that is all in, there's blockchain evidence and blockchain data of what that result is, and then the bets are paid out accordingly. There's some of those things that a program or a project would need to add in, some of those checks and some of those things. But the way the framework is built, and what you'll see when this is released on the 1st of May, the framework is built in such a way that you can add in very easily your own API calls to the Jupyter blockchain. You use Node.js to do any type of backend stuff you want to do, or you can use phased accounts in the Jupyter blockchain, which act sort of like smart contracts, but they're more of a they are very if else then that kind of setup. So you can have three phase transaction accounts. The first check is if this account gets this amount, then this account checks the blockchain data for this event, and then the result goes to the third account, and once that account says yes or no, it pays out maybe in the fourth account. You can have multiple phased accounts linked together to carry out a task in Jupyter. So that's kind of the setup. And these pages, so the My Investments page and the My Bets page, those are automatically generated and rendered when you do the model in the back end of Gravity, which you'll see in the video how that's done. It's really novel. I really like it. And then you have your My Profile. It pulls your first name, My Dashboard, My Account, My Statistics, and then My Settings. So if you go into Settings, of course, this is My Statistics. No. Well, usually it's My Settings. You go in and you change your two-factor authentication. As you can see, we added this spiffy little background so it would look nice, and I'd probably put a space in the wrong spot. So we'll come back and talk to me. So that's Gravity in a nutshell. It is a web application that is decentralized, built on the blockchain. Every save is recorded to the blockchain. You can use Google two-factor authentication to secure the front-end web app. Like I said in the last video, it is what projects have been trying to do and trying to build. So that's the main thing right now. I did send an invite to Vaughn. I don't know. I sent it a little bit late, so he may not be able to show up. Let me scoot back over here. All right, so I'll go ahead and drop the video into the comments. I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch it with me. So that is it. The video that you'll see, watch the video when you get done with this, because the video will really drive home the points that I kind of walk through in the web app. You guys can go to web app and check it out. So very quick, very down and dirty. Like I said, the actual release for the code, the technical documentation, will be on the 1st of May. So be on the lookout of that. Of course, we'll announce that, and may have some kind of like, live get together when we push the button to make the repo from private to public. So thanks for stopping by. Spread the word. Really working hard, really doing great work. Thank your community managers, Vaughn, and the developers, Raph and Kyle, when you see them around. Until next time, thanks. Bye.